Thank you so much, not just for coming today, not just for participating, but for the stallholders, for the organisations that came and exhibited today, for everybody who participated in the workshops. Thank you so much. Give yourselves a big round of applause. And can I just say, not just thanks for today, but thanks for every day. Thanks for what you do every day, whether you're a voluntary sector, a statutory sector, whatever sector it is you're in. The work you do every day to keep everybody's bodies, soul and minds together is fantastic. And Plymouth thanks you. Thank you to the organisers and everybody who worked so hard to put this event on today. You know, having done one or two events myself, I know, you know, it's that graceful swan thing, isn't it, with the madly paddling legs. But I thank you so much for how smoothly today has been done, the hours you put in bringing this together. Obviously, the proof of the pudding is today in the eating. Can we thank the speakers as well today? Vice Admiral Sir Richard Ibbotson, of course, the Deputy Lord Mayor, Councillor Pauline Murphy, Professor Michael Marmot, Ruth Harrow, and of course, Steve Madden in his first gig in Plymouth. I remember standing up 10 years ago, launching Thrive Plymouth for the first time. It's amazing, really, to see how much it's grown since then, down to the dedication and hard work, of course, of all those who've been involved over the past decade, people who are here today and people who would have been and could have been here, and people who have left us. Thank you. Couldn't thank you enough. And it was interesting today. I was here for some of the morning to hear Ruth's reveal on what the last 10 years has been about in terms of the results. I think it's remarkable, really, in terms of what has been achieved in spite of what we've been through. I think it's important. I was talking to somebody in another room later on today about taking time to reflect on and looking back. I know we're all anxious to move forward and keep improving, but actually it's important to acknowledge what has been achieved and take a lot of strength from that, because it's remarkable. We've had 300 people here today. I mean, that's quite something, isn't it? And 130 organisations represented here. The presentations during the morning session showcased how our human-centred work is coming together. The market hall was a fantastic variety of organisations, and everybody's respectful of everybody's work and everybody's passion and everybody's hard work. I got to say that we got events like this give you a really good understanding of the network and how vibrant it is, and everybody else's contributions. It doesn't take you more than 2 minutes to realise that as hard as you think you're working, there's somebody next to you that's actually working just as hard, just as enthusiastically, just as dedicatedly. I've worshipped Michael Marmot from afar for a long time, and I still continue to do that. Although he was with us, he was afar, wasn't he? But I thought what he gave us today was a really sort of thought-provoking presentation. And I think that thing around everybody's work being inequalities focused. I remembered, you know, we did at the council a number of years ago now, a fairness commission, which a number of people in this room will have contributed to, led by Dame Susie Leather. And that showed that as much as we felt that Plymouth was being hard done to, actually within Plymouth there were huge inequalities which we needed to address, and we put together an action plan to do that. And the Thrive work is, you know, made a contribution to tackling some of that unfairness, and will continue to do so. I think the afternoon session also demonstrated the versatility of this framework and this network, and given us plenty of learning opportunities going forward. Now, the other thing was the new approach that Steve outlined is all evidence-based, and you're going to be able to see a copy of the full report, Thrive Plymouth, A Decade of Impact, Future Possibilities, which is on the website right now. This shows our commitment to the principles of Thrive Plymouth. From the outset, may we continue to embody these principles as we move forward with our work on healthy bodies, healthy minds, healthy places, and healthy communities. I really welcome this wider scope. It's going to allow us to have a much greater impact on health going forward. It'll bring together so much of the fabulous work that's already been done across our places and communities, together with our work on mental health and well-being and physical health. It really is an exciting time, and I look forward to seeing what the next 10 years holds for Plymouth and for Thrive Plymouth. And our 20-year celebration will be here before you know it. I'd like to take a moment at the end to thank Ruth Harrell, or as I know her from our many Teams meetings, are you there, Ruth Harrell? Most of us know, if we hadn't heard it today, we'd heard it before, that Ruth would be stepping down as our Director of Public Health. She was instrumental in getting us through the pandemic. We had a lot of conversations during the pandemic, didn't we? You gave me a lot of advice, and you gave me a lot of tough decisions and a lot of things to think about. But there was always this clear advice delivered in a calm and reassuring manner, always. And Ruth has always done her utmost for Plymouth, and I'm really pleased that you're still going to be part of our team. There's more to Ruth's bow than just a directorship of public health. We also laid a load of other unreasonable asks on her over time. And the work that you did recently, the most recent thing, getting the deal together down at Brickfields in what we now must call Folkestone Park. I'm struggling hard to get that name into my brain, but all I would say to you is never play poker with Ruth, is what I would say. She demonstrated a whole new skill set that we never had during those delicate discussions to bring all of that together, but that'll be a testament to your work as well as everything else. So thanks, you've always done your best for Plymouth, and I wish you all the best for the future. And thank you, and I wish you all the best for the future as well. You've made today really special. You've made the work of Thrive really important, and you'll make the next 10 years really, really powerful. Thank you, and have a lovely evening this evening.